Hello everyone. Okay, so today is Sunday, and let's see, Thursday was the 13th, so 13, 14, and then 15 and 16. So it's the 16th. Today is November 16th, 2025, and I'm going to do some pastel drawing here. Now, I'm a color pencil artist, and so I'm good at that. And I figured that from researching things that some people lay it down thick and heavy, and some people do it in layers. Well, I do my color pencil in layers, so why not do the same with the oil pastels? Because I do plan to use some oil-based colored pencils that I have right here. They're cheap. I think the Prismacolor that I have would work too from what I've seen. But anyway, so here we go. Let me move the camera down to where you can see it a little better. Almost in the screen. Just scoot it a little bit that way. Alrighty. Now, I'm trying to balance this really good. Alright, this here is a parchment paper that's got wax on one side, and it's going to protect my art as I go. Mont Marte. This is what I ended up getting. I think I did a good choice from what I've read. Just stick that out of my way. I liked having that protective thing there. So, I don't have a way of editing my videos. So, I apologize for that. And I'm just going to lay that down there. And lift this thing out. And put this one up here. I'm going to move this out of my way. And I'm going to get this one out of my way too. If you don't see it, cardboard. The Mont Marte does a really good job of protecting their things. I cannot afford the sennelier that I mentioned. I don't know where it's coming from, but some people said it was now in China. I don't know if it's all of them or not, or just a few, but I can't afford them. Paul Rubens, I might invest in the future if I do a lot more of the oil pastel drawings, but I did decide to go ahead and dress in some Mont Marte white, extra whites. I got them stuck down there underneath here. I have a book holding this drawing board up, and so here we got this here. Now, I think I'm gonna, let's see, I need the one that has the pale blues. Yeah, I need this one. So we'll just put that one over here. Out of my way, put this on top of it, and then turn it around to get the pale blues. Let's see which pale blue. I think I'll go with this one. Pale blues to work on the mountain. But I also need to do a touch-up area over here. Put some clouds in it going across that, but I'll do that later. Get my box out of the way. And so turn it where I can actually work with it. The mountain range here is going to be lighter, so I'm just going to lightly block in this area, and I'm going to get a little bit of darker for just a few little areas. So I'm just blocking in the light. I think I'm going to get some white too with it. So just lightly going across it, cause I'm using watercolor paper, by the way, which is one that's got a good tooth on it. That's why I chose the watercolor paper instead of the pastel paper. Although I bought some pastel paper, I didn't realize it had different colors, and I don't know about the tooth of pastel. I was thinking it would be good for oil pastels, but maybe it's good for any pastels. But anyway. So, there, got that one blocked, and my white is also here. Bumped you, I'm sorry. So I want a little bit of white coming across here in this area for the sky, bringing it across. So Just getting some clouds in there. And getting some clouds up in this area too. And going in here. Like that. Okay. Now, do I want to blend that? I'm just going to blend with the silicone thingies. I hear my great niece and her little computer thing. I'm going to come on top of the cloud. Get it blended on top. Leave the line on the bottom. Some of these I'm just going to wisp out. Like it's a wisp of a cloud. And she's got her game going. I don't know what game it is. These trees are blocked in. So when I come back to do the trees, it'll be a little bit better. Yeah, this is my paper towel to clean these with. These are fingernail thingies, and they're very easy to clean. Where's my fingernail brush? That's not it. That's it. This is the mineral oil. That's a odorless mineral oil for solvent for doing this. I forgot. A little bit of white. At the top. Throughout. A little bit here. Not quite so solid. And let's see. A different color of blue. Maybe this blue that was in, some of it was in the clouds. Get it right there. And now come in with my solvent and just smooth it down a little bit. Since this is in the distance, this is a mountain in the distance. And just get this to fill in this blocky area here. And I'm going to wipe it on my towel really good before I put it back in my cotton ball mineral oil. So I bought some special fixative from Sennelier to spray on the finished drawing once I finish it. I'm not going to finish as quick as some people. I'm not very fast. And with having cataract surgery, my vision is not perfect right now, and I'm getting tired easily right now. I think it's just because I had surgery on Thursday and today is Sunday. So, there. Got to get one more little bit here. And that video game that now is, I don't know what it is. She played something in church this morning. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this over here while I grab a fluorescent. Yeah, the first one I got was a good one. I'm just highlighting a little bit underneath that cloud. I got a heart shape here in the sky. Okay, now back with get this back out of my way. I moved it so I can get to the bottom one. So make sure I've got this wiped off. Going back into my oil, making sure this heart shows like a heart, blending it. Repeat, rinse. Making this edge a good edge for the cloud. Blending that white a little bit with this so that it looks puffy on top, and blend it on the more sharp on the bottom as it's going across the sky. Blended the top a little bit very softly. And repeat on this other side. I don't know if I got that one good. And you get the cloud there going across the sun, setting sun. And put that right there. And choose another one. That lid, get it out of my way. Sometimes I can't tell. Oh yeah, okay. Which side is the part that is, I think this is a little bit darker. These are really look close in shape, but I got the Mont Marte that's a set of 120. Does it come any bigger? I want to know. I like it. Lots of them. And I think this is very smooth. Okay, so we're going to come in here, get behind this tree here for the mountain on this side, and it comes down to here. And I don't know if you can see because it's really close to the edge there. But I'm protecting my hand from smearing my artwork, because that's what we do. Even with colored pencil, that's what we do. Protect it. There's a little bit of a mountain on the other end of that behind the tree. You're seeing several layers of the mountain. And actually, the mountain was taken in Germany, I think, or Europe. I'm not sure where my friend lives. I have a friend in Wisconsin's sunset pictures gave me the idea of the sunset. But because I chose the mountains, it doesn't look exactly the same. Hers looked a little flat. But that's okay. That's pretty. It inspired me. So now, get this one blocked in. There's a lot to go. And I don't want to take the paper off and make a bigger area because I just don't want to. I don't want the oil pastel on my hands. That's why I got those silicone brushes to act like my fingers. And I figure if I go like this, get it on a wide point, can get it going wider a little bit. Or the way you go whoop, whoop, back and forth. Turn it around if I need something a little sharper, which of course I do. And by the time I get down to here, it's going to be like almost a green color. Dark green. I'm doing the springtime. And I might have to put a little bit of red dots on there for buds of the tree, because the tree is not yet got leaves on it. It'll be budding, and the daffodils are bloomed. But it's like springtime. It's like not spring hasn't come yet this year. Next year. It's 2026 is when the next spring comes, but I'm eagerly waiting for spring. I love spring. That's my favorite time of year is spring. Fall has nice colors, but spring is when my favorite flower, the daffodils, blooms. Okay, now more white. Up on the tippy tops. Up there's. I'm going to have to define the edge a little bit. It's going out of the bounds of where it's supposed to. So. And I like using the solvent so that I can build the layers and build the layers and make it ready for the colored pencil detail. Okay. Now for that's the one I did. Let's go this way. This one is a little bit darker. And then do pretty much the same thing. Make it look three-dimensional. Okay, now back to the solvent. These things also has a good thing to help remove that one, but I have the purple one has a finer tip. That's why it's good for brushes made for fingernails. They're cheaper, and they have things on them that help better blend things. So, anyway. Am I going to make a long video? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to cut it off at some point and say, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. Tuesday. But tomorrow, I don't know. Pick up groceries tomorrow. Tired tomorrow after picking up groceries, probably. So it might not be on here tomorrow. Might not make a video tomorrow. Will I have worked? I probably won't work on this tomorrow. Basically, is what I'm saying. I figured out how to make a video. I had to prop my camera up on top of a couple of boxes on my rollator. So. Blending, no blending away. It's sorry. I don't know if I have a bigger brush. Let's see. Oh, definitely not. That's the one that has the fine point to lift up the block, the things that's blocked in. What about this one? No, it don't look bigger. Yeah, definitely not. They're not going to be bigger because it's for fingernails. But I know what I can do. This pink one has a good, like a finger. Silicone works like a finger, going around in a circle. Circle, to blend it. Turn it over. Good. Keep going in the circle. And then the solvent will have an easier time blending it further. Ooh, yeah. That did good because I had solvent on that area already. So if I put solvent down, make sure to clean my brush. I'm going to get a new paper towel next time. Crisscrossy, crisscrossy. I'm trying to remember what color I used. I think, was it this one? Probably not. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, that one was for this one. Maybe it was this one. Yeah. There, got the edge back. I don't know what that child is saying in the other room. But she's talking to herself. We have a spare bedroom. Natalie has claimed it. Well, she spends the night with us. When I get this one finished, I'm going to say bye. You don't want to fight, child, that you do not. Say no, no fighting. The pinky glittery one. Yes, I like that edge. I think it's circles to get it good coverage. To get it into the tooth of the paper. Good having tooth of paper for your watercolor drawings. Get edge there. Might have to come back with a colored pencil to find details on the top of the edge. Yeah, I did put mineral oil on the bottom part, but I don't think I did it too far up. Get that into this area. Get this blended here. You're going to see pencil lines on the area that I masked off to hold it to the paper. I didn't get that dark. That fixes that. I don't have to worry about the trees because it's blocked in. It was a chore cutting the paper out to block it in. Some of the finer branches are not going to be blocked in. It's cheap. Coming loose. That's for sure. Working it really good. Okay. I get tired easy. Especially since I had cataract surgery. I think I just get tired easier. I'm going to go ahead and say bye so this video won't be too long. But here's what we have so far. Let me see if I can angle it up. It doesn't look like much yet, but it will. And I'll probably get photographs of it too. But this here's comes in handy. I got it from Mont Marte. 300 set. I don't remember how much. But it was 300 of them. So this is just one. So use this one until it's like, ah! So I might use this one with the next drawing too. It's a good way to, and then since it's parchment on one side and wax on the other, perfect. Alright. Turn you back this way. So, gonna say bye now. See you later. I'll be back with this drawing later. I might finish the mountains, a little bit of the mountains off cramp. But I'll be back on here before I work on the trees. And when I start with the colored pencils, these are oil-based. They were just as smooth as the Prismacolor. Makes me wonder if all my Prismacolors would work with this. I do love me some Prismacolor. I'm out of control with the Prismacolor. Got too many. Well, you gotta have backups. And yeah, I got that 150. I wish it was in a metal tin though. But it's not. Alright, bye. Have a good nice day. Oh yes, like and subscribe and comment on my video. Tell me if I'm doing anything wrong or right. Especially if you're an oil pastel artist and not a colored pencil artist. Because I'm a colored pencil artist. That one on the wall. See? The horses, trees, colored pencil. Drawing. Not a painting like my niece Kate Natalie likes to call it. Great niece Natalie likes to call it a painting. Bye now.